Hello, welcome to Heard at the Bar. I'm Kristy,
And I'm Courtney.
and we're Heard at the Bar. What? We need to say something else after that.
I wonder, is it something we've said? I'm trying to remember if we've said it in the past.
Maybe
This is Heard at the Bar. That's what we say.
right. Hello, we say our
I-
names,
yeah.
and then welcome. And this is why I think podcasts have producers.
This is why they have producers and editors. We don't have a producer or an editor.
So please watch our podcast so that we can afford producers and editors.
Yes, please.
And we'll get better at it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So in keeping with how, I don't know, inexperienced we are, our age, whatever you want to call it, we have 2 full episodes that the video did not work on.
Yeah. I learned that when I set up the podcast, because we had originally, when we did it in last season of the studio, we had like cameras and we had everything. So this year, because we're in a different location, we had it set up that we were just going to use the software. So just the software, that's what we were going to use. But I never changed it from just audio recording to audio video recording. So even though we could see the video recording, it did not record the video. So we have 2 full episodes with just audio. So we will use them, but just recording.
Honestly. And then we did a day, I don't know if we talked about this, but we did a day of like promotional video that we're going to use to like start getting out there for the next season. And none of that record.
No, my phone was full and I didn't know. And so it was like 5 minutes in. We did like 45 minutes of different promotional things that we cut, thanking people, doing all. It was perfect. And then we would look at it and I looked at my phone and it was like, oh my gosh, you recorded 5 minutes of it. Because it
was 45 minutes that would have made a difference between us being just amateurs and us being professionals. And it'll never be seen. It's like, it was magic that can never be recreated.
Yeah, we were all excited. It was the start of the new season, everything. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow.
But that, honestly, I think we've touched on this before. We've had a lot of trouble getting this podcast up and edited and posted and
because we're of the generation that was challenged to succeed.
That's a really good way of putting it.
I don't know that you can. You see if you can. Prove it to me that you're worthy of this medal.
Yes.
Prove it to me you're worthy of this grade. Prove it to me that you're capable of surviving.
Well, nobody gave us anything, right? So everything we did, so we're Gen X. So everything we did because we earned it. We taught ourselves how to do it. We took care of ourselves, learned how to cook, did all of those things, latchkey kids, the whole 9 yards.
So, what's weird? And I don't know if it still exists, but it seems strange to me now. Do you remember back in the day, the block parent?
Yes, we had one in our window.
And I don't know, was that just a Canadian thing? Because I heard it actually started in London, Ontario, where we're from.
Oh, maybe it was a Canadian thing.
And in keeping with our podcast style, I did not go research to confirm.
Because we don't confirm anything.
So leave a comment if you know where it came from. Leave a comment. Let us know if it actually was around or not. But it was the strangest thing. There would be a sign at like somewhere on the street or multiple places in the street saying that this is a block parent location or area. And then a house would have the block parent sign. And you knew that if you had any sort of issue, you could go to the block parent's house and they'd take care of you.
Yep.
Because we were the generation where mom and dad were both working. The world hadn't figured out how to like have daycare for or like after school program.
There was no before or after school
program. Right. If you were over the age of like what? 7?
I'm thinking 7, 8.
Like I know I babysat at age 7.
I did at 8. Yeah.
Right. So like there was none of those rules, but you have to be a certain age. We had a key. We went home. Now I had an older sister. So like that, you automatically, she's 2 years older than me. She still is 2 years old.
She was.
She still was. Cut. Oh, this coughing. I'm so sorry. So like that wasn't as much of an issue because there was always somebody older with me around. But how strange is that to think that you would go to a stranger's house if you were in trouble?
Yeah, like now, like back then I remember my mom had a sign in the window and we had a kid who was lost knock on the door and say, I'm lost. I don't know where my house is.
Oh my God.
And my mom was, all right. And they had this little call tree. And she was just like, let me just see. Where did you come from? Do you know? And it was literally call around.
Oh my God.
Who knows this kid? Oh, yeah. Who knows this kid? And then finally, oh, this is where you live. Okay, let me take you there. Hop in my car and let's go. You know what I mean? That would never, I can't even imagine our kids today being like, oh yeah, I'm just going to knock on this door and I'm going to ask them for help.
You know, so Beth.
Oh yeah, Beth. Yep.
So we were talking about this block parent thing, and she was saying that she had a babysitter that had been for the night, walked down the street to home, and ends up coming back because mom and dad aren't opening the door to let her in.
Oh.
The doors are locked. Kids out babysitting.
Yeah.
They've locked the door on her. She can't get in.
Oh. So did she like stay the night? Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. And this is where my memory goes, right? I don't know if they answered and said, she's your problem tonight, or if they just didn't answer.
Yeah.
But she ended up spending the night at Beth's house because, like, what else? She's not going to turn her out on the street.
Yeah. That's funny.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Like,
it's just one of those things that, it was, I remember, and I think we talked about this maybe last season, about the advertisement that used to be on the TV at like 10 o'clock at night. And it said like, do you know where your children are? Because parents forgot they had kids. Like my parents, they would just go out. You would just be home. Like it wasn't a big deal. Like they randomly somewhere in the neighborhood they were, but no idea. And there used to be an advertisement on the TV that at 10 o'clock at night, and it said, parents, do you know where your children are?
Now, when I was older, we moved on to a street that was a cul-de-sac.
Okay.
And very often you'd get home Friday from school at what time it would be.
Yeah.
And I would have been like grade 8 or older.
Yeah.
Maybe even high school. And you'd start going around the cul-de-sac to find your mom.
Yeah.
You'd be in somebody's backyard already. Maybe already started drinking.
Probably. We didn't get out of school till after 4.
Right. And so like if they hadn't already had like a drink, then it turned into that, because then you'd end up like ordering a pizza or something, and your kids were in one house and parents were at another house. Like it was just
it was like, so I remember like this memory. So where we lived, I lived on a place called Elmdale. So they were all the dales. Every street ended in a dale. So we were kind of the middle street. And then there was like a Maple Dale and a Spruce Dale. And I remember I was over on Maple Dale and 5 o'clock was dinner.
Yeah.
So I wasn't home for dinner. And we just knew 5 o'clock was dinner. So my dad went out on the front porch and just hollered my name. The neighbors passed the name on. So the neighbors across the street went into their backyard, said to the neighbors that back onto them, hey, is Courtney over there? The one neighbor was like, I think I saw her on her bike, walked into their front lawn. On the front lawn, looks out, says, hey, Courtney, your dad's calling you for dinner. I hop on my bike and I bike home.
Oh my God.
And that was just like, that's just the way it was. Everybody knew everyone's kids. Everybody knew, like, it was just like,
Because you didn't wear a watch. You didn't have a phone on you. There was no way of telling time.
There was no, like, we didn't have cell phones. We didn't have any kind of smartwatch. We didn't have anything like that.
No.
I might have had at one point when digital watches came, you know, those, I might have had like a mouse one or something like that.
Okay.
So the Swatch watch came out in grade 8.
That was my first watch. Was the Swatch
watch?
Yeah, that was my first watch.
Yeah, and Tretorns. Did you have Tretorn shoes?
I must have.
Yeah, Tretorns, Swatch watch, Beaver Canoe. Like, that was my whole grade 8.
I feel like we need to have like a little graphic.
I know we need to,
which is if they are A grade.
I
graphic of these.
I wish I could do this.
Right.
Maybe I'll try.
Okay.
Or you know what? We'll use that clip in a TikTok, because I do know that my daughter knows how to put it in TikTok. So
okay.
So we'll make a TikTok. Okay. The style, which by the way is coming back. That is a completely separate topic. But I've seen Beaver Canoe now at Ruth's. I saw Tretorns advertised the other day, and I saw Swatch watches.
Well, because we're retro.
Yeah, and retro is cool. Yeah.
Retro is cool. Like, remember we wore, I'm trying to think of what we wore. The tie-dye came out for a bit. Well, I guess like for us, it was the cigarette pant, but like tighter.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was just going to say, didn't we also take our jeans and fold them over and roll them up so they were tighter? That's what we did anyways.
Oh, well, aren't you guys fancy? We safety pinned them.
We did that, but we folded them, rolled them, and then safety pinned.
Oh, you guys are smart.
We're fancy.
You guys are fancy. No, I didn't. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe somebody else did that, but no, I just used the safety pin. And then like battled to get my leg through.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I did it with my leg in it. So I put the pants on.
Yeah.
Folded them over, rolled them up, and then safety pinned them on.
I'm so confused.
So like
you would have seen the safety pin.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You saw the safety pins. They were on the outside. Yours were on the inside?
Yeah, girl.
No, we didn't hide them. They were like, no, they were along the outside. Meanwhile, here I am. I'm lifting my leg in the air to show her how I did it. Yeah, we did
I also love when you're trying to make your point. And I think I've said this in other ones. You lean over and look right at me.
Hi, baby.
I'm right here, Courtney. Look at me.
I know. I know.
Don't break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of fourth wall, I've gotten into watching reality TV.
Reality TV, yeah.
And I've never been a reality TV person. Like back in the day, I watched Survivor. I watched the first season and then started to watch the second season, and then it was just so predictable. It irritated me. I was like, oh, I don't like this anymore. It didn't feel real or it felt produced.
Yeah.
Then I think I watched, what was the one with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie?
Oh my God, I watched that.
Something about princesses or something like that. Oh, Oliver is off camera and her crying. You want to come over and see me? Anyways, well, whatever that was.
It's not This Real Life.
Was it? No.
It was something life, though, I thought. Paris and Nicole. I don't know. I used to watch it.
Because they went and lived at places that they didn't necessarily have, like the and
yes. Yeah. Because I think one of them, wasn't it when they went to Walmart for the first time or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we've totally gone off track, as we do. So I started watching. It actually started with Below Deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I watched.
I've seen 2 episodes of Below Deck.
Okay, so I've just become a full-on fan. In fact, Aisha, if you're watching, please be my best friend. And that'd be great if she won. I know you. And then it was Banner and Tom.
Yeah.
And then Kayla, my oldest, watches The Real Housewives. And so she kept trying to get me into it. And oh my gosh, now I'm in it. And I'm in it deep. So 2 weeks, or was last week? Anyways, doesn't matter timeline, because whenever you're watching this, recently I was. So one of the, what? Should we like do a little break? We can't break. We don't know how to do that.
We don't have to do.
Okay.
We don't know how to do it. I think he's tired.
One of the Real Housewives, Luann de Lesseps, who's the Countess from The Real Housewives of New York, was in Toronto. And so Kayla and I went to see her perform.
This was the talk in the studio this week.
Yes, because I was talking about going. I was so excited to go. I was giddy the day we were driving in the car, and I kept like having little moments of like, because in all these shows, all of the housewives, at least most of them that I've seen so far, at least one person tries to start a singing career, which is giving me hope for my own singing career. Like one day maybe that could be me. I think he needs to go on.
I think he does, yes.
All right. Pause. What? Okay. Walk amongst yourself. What reality shows do you watch?
Okay. So, I'm trying to think of, I started watching Dancing with the Stars. I started watching Dancing with the Stars because some of the girls in one of my classes actually, they had like a draft for it. So I think that they each got a dancer kind of thing. And then that's who they're putting all their votes for. So they do like a live watch, and they do like little parties to watch the Dancing with the Stars. So I teach them Monday, Thursday, and Friday. So I try to watch it so that I can have conversations with them during class about it.
Yeah.
And it's turned into now there's some girls in other classes that watch it. So now I just talk about it in all the classes. I'll be like, hey, does anyone watch this? And then you see people pipe up, and then you just think it's a really good distraction in the really hard part.
The current season is a ton of like influencers and like YouTube people, like not even and then Mormon wives.
So
the Real Housewives.
Yes. So I've seen Mormon Wives. So I watched all of the Mormon Wives. So I actually, the funny thing is I did not like Whitney from Mormon Wives on the show. I did not like her. I don't hate her on Dancing with the Stars, although she's done a lot of work to herself. So she looks like a different person.
Oh, really?
Someone that was her, I would never have known. She looked real on Mormon Wives. She does not look real now. She looks like she's had a lot of
I haven't seen any of this. I've seen Mormon Wives.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen any of Dancing.
She looks like a normal woman on Mormon Wives. Now she doesn't. She looks like she's trying to be a celebrity. Like with the whole, like, I don't know if she did the Ozempic, but she dropped a lot of weight and she looks completely like a different person.
And she has a dance background, doesn't she?
She does. I think she has a degree in dance, just like he is. So yeah, So she's good. I honestly, my favorite dancer on Dancing with the Stars is Whitney Carson. She was my favorite on So You Think You Can Dance. And then she went on to be in Dancing with the Stars. So she is partnered with Erwin, the crocodile hunter's son.
Oh, cute.
Oh my God, I love him. He is so good. He said he had never danced before, but he did a split jump over top of her head in the very first episode, and he pointed his toes. I don't know. Pointed toes to me is my thing. I love a pointed toe. So yeah, he did that. I was like, okay, yeah, love you.
So you were never into Dancing with the Stars until just now?
No, I've never even watched it.
That surprises me with your dance background.
It's ballroom. I don't like ballroom.
Ooh.
So I have never been a ballroom person. I don't know. It's one style. I've done a few classes in it, and I obviously, when I did heels classes, it's similar, but not my thing. Not my thing. I was on a cruise once, and somebody was like, "Oh, you're a dancer," and they just grabbed me and started spinning me all around. And I can do it. I don't like it though. I don't like doing that.
Okay.
Because I don't like being like dropped down, tipped over, put back up, you know,
But as a ballerina, you did things like that.
up in the air. I didn't get
Spin
dropped
around.
on the ground. Yeah, spinning is fine. Like the spinning part is fine for me. It's more the fact that like and maybe it's just on the cruise and drop me down, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's a little bit more structured in ballet. It's not like that. It's different.
And you're prepared when they
And I know it's coming, right? Like there's no way you would just throw me into a ballet and be like, okay, you have no idea what the choreography is. Let me just do this to you.
Right.
Whereas in ballroom dancing, they have set like you have set like the foxtrot, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So that you have set steps that you throw with any music, with any speed, and they just do it.
Right.
That's my background. So I'm just like, I don't know that. I don't, maybe if I knew the dances, it'd be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Which totally different topic. I got back into so I used to do Canadian step dancing. So Ottawa Valley. And so I, for some reason, on TikTok, one of I think it's Natalie McMaster's daughter started coming up in my feed. So I started watching her. So then last weekend, I decided that I could still step dance, and I decided that I was going to put on some East Coast music and step dance in my kitchen. I did it until I thought my legs were going to collapse.
Oh, that's awesome.
I remembered it all. But yeah, like that was Dancing with the Stars causes me to then start looking at other things, causes me to then want to dance again. I actually was like this close to looking for an adult class. And then I was like,
awesome.
No, I got too much on my plate. So you went to see Countess? Yeah. So who was it? I can't honestly, I don't remember. I don't watch that.
Yeah,
series.
So she's on the Real Housewives of New York, and she starts this singing career. And it was the first song, I think it was Money Can't Buy Your Class. And then it ended up evolving into she does a cabaret show. So when we bought the tickets, I thought that that's what we were going to see.
Yeah.
Then once we were reading the description of it, it was supposed to be a behind the scenes and get the real dirt on what happened on Real Housewives and some performance with it. Oh my God, Courtney. Like we were prepared for it to be bad in a good way.
Okay.
And we're even like, I mean, the worse it is, the better.
Yeah.
But there were times where we're looking at each other, Kayla and I, and we're like, what the hell are we watching right now? What is going on? We don't understand. So it started off with like this whole thing about Murdoch Mysteries, which is a Canadian TV show.
Yeah.
A mystery show, which I don't watch. She doesn't watch. So, but the way I was on it.
Yeah. Okay. My best friend watches. So I know all about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a promotion for that.
Yeah.
Which, okay, that's fine. Like, I feel like they like sponsored her to come to try.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Because there was like a big advertisements for the show.
Yeah.
Then it turned into a moderated question period about the show. So again, we're there for that. Let's get some dirt. She provided no dirt. Everything she provided was stuff that we already knew, whether it was through the confessionals during the show, the reunion show, or even just social media. We knew it all. There was nothing new. Then she gets up and she's talking about her outfit, and they start playing one of her videos in the background, and she goes off the stage and she starts moving things around. And we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're going to get it.
Here we go. Get ready. She came back out, costume change, in her one-piece sequin outfit, pantsuit, fedora, for a Q&A from the audience.
Just love performance.
And the Q&A wasn't like, they didn't vet the questions in advance.
Yeah.
So like some of the questions you're like, seriously, you're wasting my time with this? Like, I don't want to know that you're going to New York and you want an idea where to eat in New York. Like, then DM her.
Yeah.
Like, then stick to the Jews. We came here for Jews.
Yeah.
Or tea, I guess they call it.
Tea, yeah. Tea.
The juicy tea.
The juicy tea.
Somebody asked her one of the questions, will you sing for us? So she sang a cappella the Tears for Fears song, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which was beautiful. And then finished the show with her performing her first single, which was the Money Can't Buy a Class.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. She finished the song, and we actually debated, do you want to we actually almost left before she started singing. They were like winding down the Q&A, and Kayla's like, do you want to just sneak out? We were up in the balcony, and she wouldn't have noticed. Girl, people were leaving while she was still on stage.
Oh no!
She finished performing, and she's saying her goodbyes. As soon as she started, like, thanks for coming, boom, almost the entire group got up and started mass exodus leaving.
Oh my goodness.
Broke my heart for her.
I hate, as a performer, like on stage, you can see it. Like, so that hurts me when I feel terrible no matter how much I hate something. I will sit through it because as a performer, it hurts you to see people leave.
Yes.
Like, oh, I can't.
Okay, I'm about to start another coughing fit.
Oh no, we're gonna have to wrap this up.
I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I'm Kristy.
And I'm Courtney.
Thanks for being part of our community.